Hey, this is Awesome Dude 235 making a remake on my Adobe Premiere Pro videos and my Hauppauge Colossus capture settings and stuff. Anyways, I'm just doing this because people were requesting a voice tutorial, and yeah, I decided to listen to them this time. And not that I didn't listen to them before, but anyways, let's just get started really quick because it's gonna take a little while. Right, first of all, I need to open up the software and then just go into capture and make sure the format is PlayStation 3. And then what you need to do now is go adjust your display settings. Let's just go over into settings and then system and then console settings and then display, and then HDTV settings. You can select any of these three things right here, but I say go with 720p because 1080i is going to take like a while to render, like when I was doing those things. That's why I suddenly switched to 720p, because he recorded 60 frames per second and it didn't take forever to render. Anyways, after you've done that, you need to go into device settings and then make sure everything is default, because we're going to make the color a lot better inside of Adobe Premiere, and I don't want it to really conflict. Alright, press OK. And for format settings, what you need to do is, if you're using the older software, you need to go select like 13.5 bitrate, but on the Hauppauge Colossus, you can go all the way up to 20 megabits per second, but I say 15 is pretty good for 1080 and 720. And also bitrate, just 16.5 is what I have it. And for bitrate mode, we need to make it constant, and just apply and OK. And make sure the format here is PlayStation 3, or did I mention that before? I don't know. But anyways, now what we need to do is go into the game and record some footage. So yeah, let me just go play the game I have right now. Yeah, this thing likes to be slow because it's Black Ops. There you go. Press start, multiplayer. Just wait for it to load. Let's just record a system link thing really quick. And then create match, and then change this to Newtown, because you notice a lot of difference, like in the end result. I'm talking about with the color correction and stuff. Right, let's start recording right now while we're at it. Just wait. Weapons free. Let's just do some weird stuff like shoot around random and do this. Alright then. I think I can stop this now. Yeah, because it's just an example. Anyways, let's dashboard, just because I don't want to like have the sound interfere with my recording, because that always throws me off a bit. Anyways, we can close this now since we know where the recording is. You could save it to like wherever. I just saved it in here. Yeah, here's the file. Right, what we need to do now is go open up Adobe Premiere Pro. Just give it a second. No, just gonna make a project thing named test again, even though it'll be overridden because I made a failed attempt at this video like 3 times. But anyways, for 720p, you want to go select ABC HD and a little caret thingy, and then select 720p, and then 60, because that's 60 frames per second. If you're using 1080i, then just use ABC HD 30. But I'm using 720, so I'll go with that. Then okay. And then what we need to do now is go drag this recording in right now. And just drag it in really quick, and let's add a few effects. I'm just going to show you them really quick. Alright, go into color correction, like in video effects. And then right off the bat we need to do brightness and contrast because it's part of the effect. And then the brightness should be 8. And then contrast should be like 16. And also, oh, we forgot to pan and crop this really quick. Just go into motion and gear it down, and then I'll just make the scale like 100 because that's what I always do with my videos, and it seems to work properly. And it doesn't like make the video a little bit like obscured. But anyways, let's go on. We want to add a fast color corrector, like under here. Just go see saturation. We're just going to make this 120 because that's what I used in my previous video, and it actually looked out pretty well. So yeah, these are updated settings for my Adobe Premiere color correction things, because I've made a few discoveries, and yeah, I think these things are a little bit better. Anyways, let's trim this a bunch because don't want to make this render take out forever. Let's see, we'll just cut this thing and then clear, and then just drag it out here. And then for 1080i, you need to go right click the clip and then go into field options, and then you want to select always deanalyze. But since I'm using 720p and I don't have to deanalyze it because it's progressive, not interlaced. Alright, and now what we need to do is we need to add a little bit of sharpness. I'll blur and sharpen, and go select sharpen, and then right here we'll just make it 20 because that's what I do and it worked. Alright, after we're done with all this, we need to go and export this. Alright, now just make sure that everything's selected, and then go into File and then Export, Media. And then for the video, make the level like 3.2 for 720p. Yeah, let's just read off the 720p settings really quick. Alright, frame width is 1280, the height is 720, frames per second is 59.54, field order is none, wide pixel aspect ratio could be square pixels or 16:9, profile is main, and level is 3.2. The bit rate here is 8 because since it's going to YouTube, it's going to be compressed anyway, and it'll take less time uploading if you have a little bit lower, but don't make it too low or it'll go all pixely and crap. And I just make it 8, and then maximum could be 11 point something, doesn't matter, there's only a few points. And then for the 1080 thing, we're going to have to increase the level to 5.1, and then frames per second, it's going to be 29.97, not 20 but 1080. TV standard is normal, and then for the bit rate, I'd say make it like 12 or something, 12 or 13, and then maximum should be like 14. And for the audio for both of them, 720 and 1080, just leave it like 192. That seems to be working fine for me. Output channel, depending on like what kind of audio source you're getting. For me, it's just the RCA cable, so I just select stereo, and frequency is 48 kilohertz. Audio quality is high, as always. Anyways, let's just go into my preset right here. Because since we're doing 720, we're just gonna need 720 render settings. Alright, let's name the video thing right here. We'll just name this test 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna override it because previous failed attempt in this video. Alright, save, and yes, I'll override it. And then personally, I go into Q, just make it go into Adobe Media Encoder thingy, because if Adobe Premiere crashes, your thing will still be rendering. And by the way, we should save right now, just in case, because we don't want this to, we just don't want to re-edit this. Alright, since everything is like ready, let's just start encoding. Just press the little carrot thing, play. Alright, this is gonna take like a minute or so, so I'm gonna pause the video and be back when I'm done. Alright, this thing is done rendering. Alright, let's just check the location, see if it rendered out correctly. Just go into here, and yeah, here's the video file. Looks like everything is working great, and it looks all beautiful and stuff. A little bit sharp, but it's fine for like YouTube. Anyways, pretty sure this video helped you guys. If it didn't, then I don't know what to say. Now I'm going to be playing the video of the before and after effect thingy, with the color correction and without. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.